Hey guys, Skibitth here and welcome back in Arndorf. Today we are doing the sports center area that was built a long time ago, like 3 years ago probably or so, or even later, I don't know. But anyways, I found a very cool and interesting new stadium which looks much better than the one I used, and it fits perfectly here in my opinion. Of course, it's not working as a proper stadium like the vanilla one, like gathering or bringing people here watching football games and whatnot. Unfortunately it's not, but hey, I found let's call it a a trick. I did a trick and I hidden the vanilla stadium somewhere inside it. Anyways, I don't know it's a bad idea or not, but at least people are coming and watching some football, and we can see a lot of people gathering around there. So as you know, all rebuilds are starting by deleting. I mean, in order for me to do some stuff properly, I start deleting what I previously done. And this time, yeah, I'm deleting everything there, doing some changes here and there. But while I was doing this, I was thinking like, maybe in Arndorf we have too many, can we call it boulevards? Too many 4-lane boulevards, like 2 lanes per way. I think in some cases it might be too much. I have to stay away from those, even though in some cases I feel like they are properly, they fit properly there. Good. So in today's episode, guys, beside the fact that I'm rebuilding everything, we will have some new buildings and we must rename them. I'm gonna, after this time lapse, as usual, I'm gonna do a live commentary from the map itself, so we can see exactly in a slower way what I've been doing and what other plans I have. So yeah, stay tuned for that as well, because a lot of information can be even mentioned back then. Good. So what I've thinking over here was like, so what do we have usually around big stadiums? Usually around all stadiums, but let's say for big stadiums, right? We need parking lots. So what I've done here, I did a one-way 3-lane road actually around the entire stadium. And then I found these really cool assets that looked like a parking entrance. So I was like, okay, let's do a big parking area under the stadium itself, even though it's not going to work like that, it's just for the looks. And I'm creating a tunnel so I can get all these cars that will fictionally, of course, drive into the parking area to go outside on the other side of the stadium. So yeah, I feel it's probably is the right thing to do. Probably. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I took the correct decision. Good. And here it's how should I put this? This area where the stadium is now, it's very close to the central train station of Arndorf, which is called 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐶𝐄𝐋. And right next to this train station, this is the area which I called to be like the new city center or something like that. And right next to the train station as well, we have an office center area. So there are a lot of offices there, and I'm actually thinking to develop this area more. Of course, after I will do the rebuild of the entire area, because it needs a lot of improvement, and then we can add lots and lots more new offices there. So this stadium is kind of situated very close to the new city center. Yeah, good. Because it's a stadium, I was thinking that, and it's this big, I know the city is not that big for such a stadium, but it will be big. So Arndorf probably will reach 100k population, which in real life is not much, but in city skylines kinda it will be. and that's why I went with such a big stadium. This stadium has like you can find it in two sizes. So is this size, which is the 1-to-1, and there is another size, which is 1-to-2, which is smaller than this one. But I prefer the big one because it looks much better. It fits perfectly there. Good. So I'm here adding new buildings. I've added new parking garages, big ones, and over here I'm adding some new buildings. One of them is the hotel. It's a hotel right next to the stadium, and down here along this road with trees, I added another building. This one is it is a, how is it called? It's a multi-functioning building. In my country we call these polyvalent building, where you can, you can have a concert, you can have a small stadium inside, either for football, either for tennis, and so on. So it's a multi-functioning building. Let's call it a multi-functioning, even though it doesn't sound very interesting, maybe, yeah. But I mean, I feel like polyvalent building sounds much better, but probably it's because I'm subjective, and that's how it is in some countries in Europe, at least. Yeah, in front of it I'm gonna add these parking lots that I really like quite a lot, and right next to this building you can also see another one. This one is going to be one of the buildings I'm gonna ask you guys to give a purpose, and the name will be yours actually. So like I did for another build some time ago, a few episodes ago, you guys come up with the idea of a build, what this building should be, and then let's say the winner, the one that has most likes on the comments, will get his name on the building as well. So if you are calling that one, let's say, a shopping center, just imagine I'm gonna call it shopping center blah blah, based on your name that you mentioned, the building, just to give you guys some like a thank you note to you guys that participating and giving names and so on. This is a before and after cinematic over here, because I don't want you to see me plopping down lots of trees and whatnot and around this building. So I've added these trees around it. I made that small plaza in front of the building, and the parking lot might be very small, too small for what for the purpose of that building, but we shall see. Anyways, when I'm gonna do the live commentary in the city without the time lapse, we can talk more about these buildings, and this way it will be easier for you to help with the names. Here, for instance, is another building, actually two buildings, and let's find the purpose. I don't want to, it can be an office for stadium or whatnot, or the headquarters of the football team or whatnot. Yeah, we can think of anything, guys. Good. Now, we have to think of how people, right, will get on the other side, on the side where the stadium is, right? Because I don't want them to cross that street, even though when probably the game starts or will start, we will see a lot of people just going around there, crossing the street like crazy, in real life, I mean. So yeah, that would be quite, let's say, quite realistic. But I'm just adding some overpasses from the parking lots, from the other buildings and whatnot, so people can actually cross properly. There is one thing that I'm indeed missing, and I'm fully aware, guys. I haven't added any like bus stops or tram stops or whatever, and there is a reason behind that. I want to develop the area with offices as well, and then I can think of a way to add a really cool and modern metro station. So it's not just the entrance, I want to make it really cool. And then maybe we can I can do something regarding the correlation between the metro station and the bus stations and whatnot. So be patient for that. For transportation system, be a bit more patient. Here I've just added again those stadiums, small stadiums, or maybe actually let's not call them stadiums, it's like football fields where the teams can train before the games and whatnot. And I'm adding also some covered type of football fields as well. It's just for the teams that will play here to, let's say, be train here. Maybe this stadium can be the national stadium, like any other country has, because Arndorf is the capital city, if I'm not mistaken. So of Oosterland. Oh my God, yes. Now let's have a quick look on what we've built so far. And I think I just said Arndorf is the capital city. Actually, based on the stories, Wilmstein was the capital city. But you know what? Let's move it to Arndorf. I don't know why. Anyways, we can call this the national stadium. This sports center is called Thierry Bourag, and it's named by one of my patrons from a long time ago, and I'm gonna keep it as it is, of course. Not gonna change it. And here, this is the I'm gonna call it polyvalent hall, because I don't know how I don't want to call it multifunctional hall or something. It sounds very bad. So I'm gonna call it like this and name it Pascal R, from one of my patrons, which his nickname is Stereo157E. But I'm gonna call it Pascal R because that's his name. And you know what? I'm gonna keep this as well. Pascal R Street. This is the street named after his after him. Good. So this is the polyvalent. Now, this is the stadium. Okay. Yeah. So this is the stadium, the Thierry Bourag Stadium, and inside here, somewhere inside there. Oh my God! I lost all the games for some reason, probably because the teams cannot reach the stadium. I thought I can make a boo-boo, I can make a trick hiding here inside the stadium. Anyways, at least people are coming to watch football games. Good, this is a hotel. The hotel is going to be named Hotel Hatsune Hotel. This is named by Hatsune Amiku, another patron of mine. By the way, guys, I'm giving the names from my patrons in the order of their, let's say, period of time they are supporting me. So I'm taking from the person who is the oldest supporter on my Patreon account to the newest one. But trust me, we will get very soon, in probably in maximum 1 month, we will be very well with the names. Good. So what I need from you guys, before I'm gonna look and show you everything on what we did from a closer perspective, what should we have here? This is the data mining agency, that's how it's called. What should we have? So this is the green building. What should the green building be? Leave a comment. What should this building be? The community center, the CC building. What this should be? And then we have this one over here, the big brown office, let's call it. What should be the big brown building be? Let's make something related to the sports center over here. I'm trusting in you guys, and the comments with the best likes, with the most likes. Try. By the way, I'm gonna pick up one name from you guys, so I'm not going to name every single building after one of you. It's not fair, right? Good. This is the parking area. And I've made here some overpasses so people can come park their car here and then take the overpass and go on the other side. You can see people actually crossing the street properly. This is the stadium, the hotel, sorry, not the stadium, hotel with the parking area right next to it, because we need a very big hotel right next to this kind of stadium. Good. So these 3 buildings, guys, let me know in the comments what these should be. We have overpasses over here too, so people can cross and go wherever they please to. We have activity here because it was a game very, I think, past few days or something like that. And these are the small football fields where they can train and do whatever they want. And I've added here a pathway so people can actually get there pretty easy. There is a commercial area which will be completely redeveloped when we will reach that one. And that one over here, it's a very big tram station with some bus stops as well, which was never shown actually in Arndorf, so we can redo the entire building properly for it when it comes the time. The low light studio, this is like a studio film or whatever we call it, it has to be redone as well. It looks bad and the stuff are disappearing, the colors are too bright and whatnot. I don't like it. I'm not gonna change too much to it, but it needs changes, of course. This let's not name this is a nice shape, right? Not really. This one, it's bad, but it is what it is. It was not done on purpose, to be honest with you guys. And this is the 𝐒𝐔𝐏𝐏𝐻𝐑𝐓 station, train station, which will suffer a lot of changes as well, the surroundings. And this is a central business center, but some stuff are missing as well, and we will completely redo it. And there is a lot of things that we need to fill in here as well. So this is something we will do in the future. And of course, there is a lot of empty area over here. Here it was a green park, even though it's not a park, it's like a forest. It was called Dorfuse Forest. We will have to redo it. The old town. We have a lot of things to be done, but now by posting 2 videos per week, well, trust me. I'll try posting 2 videos per week, but we will get there eventually. No worries about it. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate your support. Don't forget to leave comments with some ideas for these buildings. And see you in the next one. I salute you.